Hello everyone, welcome back to ZOR Pilgrimage of the Slorfs and the new update with a new biome and new enemies and new conditions and all of that fun stuff. Remember, I am currently giving away 3 keys to play the game for yourselves. There is one available on each of the 3 parts of this run, so if you haven't done so already, go and like and subscribe and leave a comment on the previous video and then do the same here and the same on tomorrow's video if you would like your chance to win a key for a game. But for now, we are looking at this great big sand pit, which is unpleasant. Quicksand, sink sand here, gets you stuck inside of it, and then you have to harvest your way out, which is unideal. There's also rows and rows of roots. We have a turret here that will rotate each turn, then a pesky bug, a tough bug, a burly grimp, and a spit bug. So all of that sounds positively horrible. As for ourselves over here right now, we're going to need to harvest through this sand, and I don't really want to use my grimp shells to do it. Start with a nature walk over to here. There's a lot of food back there, but right now that's no good to me. Then I'm simply going to discard a grimp. No, we will motivate ourselves to here and then attack. And I guess we're going to... I did this in the wrong order, didn't I? I should have easygoing walked over, attacked once, then played my 3-action card. Never mind, I suspect we will be able to get rid of this guy in due course. Right here, though, we can hop over this quicksand. And then we just need 2 actions to kill this. Let's start with a swipe. These guys cannot get over the tall roots, even though they are flying. They are limited to a certain altitude. Now, we need to decide where we're going to break through the line of roots. And I think just here will be a good spot. So, now that we've opened that up, all of the enemies will be attempting to come and meet us in that area. So, we will have to be ready. Of course, they can fly as well. So, they can fly and they can move 2. They're going to go 1, 2 to here. So it's going to make little difference if I'm here or not. We can forage this sand, which means we carve ourselves a path through there. That is decreasing in food value every moment, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. Right, I'm going to play easygoing here. I'm going to hit them once, and then backtrack 1 square. Yeah. Just to walk in. They're going to move in and attack us. Then everything else is going to start crowding around. Hike. We can attack for 1. Then move 2, 3. Somewhere. Could throw my stone, but I don't really want to. I want to save it for crafting. Right. 1. Then 3 actions. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll get rid of that evade. We're going to lose some health in this process, but we kind of have to just trust the process. We learn about the headband. We get shot, we get bit. Big burly guy. Just wandering around for a while. This guy has one action and a range of 2. So if we... Oh, we have no food left. Gonna hit once. Then... Guess we're just going to retreat to here, and I'm not going to be very happy about it. Right, I'd really like to see my jump card. There's hop. No idea when we'll necessarily draw it, though. Oh, you can shoot us through the roots. That's good to know. Hey, look. Hop. There's some good food. Oh, we've got terrible, terrible movement options right now. We're going to get shot again. And that big guy at the back is a little bit scary. Right, I'm going to start discarding the free stuff there. Nature Walk will give us 4. Because we're stood... Oh no, it'll give us 5 because we're stood next to a tree and a water. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we picked up the claw. We can harvest with that, but we can also use it for crafting later. But these cards are not very helpful. Right, we need to run away from that guy because they will hit us for 5. So we're going to get rid of that claw. With 2 walks, we can do nothing but step away. Then they step to us. We're going to keep discarding the free stuff here. With lazy, we can hit them once and step away. Discard a stone. We have 5 HP. Too much. Too much HP. Nature Walk is going to damage us from hunger as well. We are in desperate need of mushrooms that we do not have access to. Hopefully, this guy will drop some food in a minute. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can harvest for food around us. We could go all the way back here for 2, but it's kind of not worth going all that way back just for so little food. So I'm going to discard. No, I'm going to play a forage. I'll get this grass at the very least. Then they got 4 health. One, 2. Step back. Okay. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. We're going to hop over to here. It's going to cost us some health, but we get some water refresh at least. Then we need to hit them twice. Nature Walk gives us 3. We're going to take some damage, but they do die, and they do drop some food. Unfortunately, the way the board is arranged, I doubt we're going to be able to get this Triobelisk and this stone pile and this tumbleweed and this dead tree. But for here, we can discard a water card and it will replenish directly next to this pond, which is lovely. There's 3 food there. So we'll lose 2 health to get the XP and that food. We'll lose 1 health to step to here. Then 3 food. Now we can motivate all the way to here. And we can actually forage for the Triobelisk next turn, because that is water. And we have water to spare. The card we get, collect, work, and scrounge. Collect, gain 1 action. Gain 1 extra action when an enter effect grants experience, resources, or a card. Work. Give Slorf 1 action, no attacks, reduced food cost of random card in hand by 1. Scrounge. Give Slorf 3 actions, +1 to food gained from enter effects. This doesn't come back round, this exhausts. So we spend 2 water to reduce something by 1 food. Seems unideal. Give me a collect. Nice and cheap. And our water is full. I don't want to spend any more health on cards, so looks like it is time for us to camp, unfortunately. That was a rough one. The sand and the roots are not my friends. As for crafting, we cannot make bubbling soup, unfortunately. Inspiring figure, 1 XP at camp. Heal 1 each camp. 1 evade at start of day. Max food, roasting spit, max HP. All stuff I want. Not much stuff that is going to help me out right now. We could learn the bandage recipe. We picked up a claw, not a beast horn. Those are different things. How about cards? We could make a grass decoy. Build a decoy with 3 health for 1 water. Not a bad thing to have. And as for our XP, we have 7. We could spend 6 upgrading either Nature Walk, Hike, or Easy Going. Nature Walk turns into a 2/3 +2 for each tree or water. Hike becomes a 6 action card. You're next to an enemy, that's attack for 1, attack for 2, total 3, attack for 3, total 6. Which is not a bad shout. Collect can be upgraded. Gain 2 actions +1 extra for each thing that we pick up. Not food though. What do I want? I think Hike being a 6 action card is just going to be best for us. Then we can craft with our 1 XP one of the remaining things here. I'm going to take the bandage. We gain a new harvest card. And we gain the recipe for bandages. We do have grass. Slorf gains 2 health, removes bleeding. I will make a bandage. It can be shared. So if we go to our deck here, there's the bandage we made. We will swap a nut for a bandage. Basically for emergencies. And we'll swap this Grimp Shell for this regular harvest card. Right. No crafting there. Not going to craft a second bandage right now. XP is all spent. Start the next day at the Armoured Altar. Sounds like a problem. Okay, a lot of interesting stuff I see already. Let's check the enemies first. We have a Spit Bug, a Rock Grimp, a Thorny Bug, Actions 2, Poke 1, Thorns, attacker takes 1 damage if adjacent. That's a problem because apart from throwing our rocks, we don't have any ranged attacks right now. There are these spike traps to avoid, a recipe, sticks, and a branch. There's this aloe tree that contains a healing pod. That is certainly something we might want. There is a bowl of conjuring. We can harvest to get something from the bowl. There's some long grass there. And there's this guy, Gustwood. Enemy, tree, fixed, 3 health. Gust pushes enemies and Slorfs 1 tile. And you can see the direction of the arrows showing which way the wind is going to blow at the end of this turn. So, from where we are right now, you have 1 action. You're going before the tree. So we're all going to be pushed in that direction. I think immediately, I'm just going to harvest this aloe pod. So a healing pod. Slorf gains 2 health. Share, also apply effects to another Slorf if adjacent. Then we're not going to move anywhere when we get blown. We're going to get blown back 1. We do need to get to that tree eventually. There's no point in coming this direction because we're going to get blown back in the opposing direction. As much as, if we check the crafting, none of this stuff uses the healing pods. So, with that in mind, I think I am just going to heal now. We share it, so we both heal for 2. Now, we do have a lot of our really good cards in hand. Spitbug is annoying. This is worth 4 food here. So let's trek. We'll get 3 back immediately. We can kill that, get the XP, and come down to here. That guy's going to push me onto that tile next. So that's what I want. As for us over here, the thorny bug is going to be a problem. You have 1 action. You're going to move to there next turn. So I'm going to hop 1 to here. Oh, the wind. The wind will push them as well. That's fine. Then they'll move. That's good. I'm always forgetting about the wind. Up here, the Gustwood does count as a tree. So, but we can't benefit from the extra action because our attacks go 1 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost. So even if this was 4 actions, we don't get the benefit. Down here, there's no water or trees to benefit from either. So since we're on higher food, we will play Nature Walk. We'll do damage, damage, and pass. Here, we're going to be blown to the right. Then they're going to take their turn, but they'll be blown to the right with us. So, let's play lazy. Hit them once, and then take a step away. We are safe for now. This tree destroyed. Now, I would like to hurt you and escape. But we're going to have to spend motivation to do it, which is a shame, because I'd also like to hit you twice. So, let's come this direction. They're still on 2 health. I want the big experience, and we're going to need the food eventually. Let's walk 1 to there. Here we can go easy going. Hit you once. Step along. The bug's going to be a problem. Yep. Then we can go collect, which means we get an action to move to here. Then we have one action to spare. We can destroy that for some sticks. Killing this thing is going to be a real pain because of the thorns. For now, let's just have that be dead. Lots of good stuff it drops, which is wonderful. But I'm going to move back just so that this doesn't get to attack us twice. Although it couldn't attack us twice because it would need 3 actions to do that, of course. Alright. We have no movement cards, man. This is rough. Let's get rid of the bandages. Motivation is perfect, because we can hit them once, hit them twice. It sucks, because we get hit twice, but it's better than hitting them, getting hit, hitting them for a result of being hit 3 times over that period. We can now discard the stone, guilt-free. There's so much stuff around here to collect. End of round if Slorf is on this tile, damage 1. Right, so we can come to here. We learn about the hammer. If you could come a bit closer, that would be ideal. Let's see. I'm going to go the long way after getting the sticks because I want the food mostly. The wrong way. Right, we'll discard a nut. Right. We'll get the food there. Get that food there. Now we're heading on a collectathon. I want this stuff, that stuff, and particularly this bowl of conjuring. So I'm going to walk 1 to try and get in between the 2 bits of water for nature walk. Honestly, over here right now, Shrek for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is doing a lot of work. And discard the Grimp Shell that we don't need. We can discard the Grimp Eye that we don't need. We're next to water, but there is 2 things I want to harvest, so I'll keep a hold of those. Get this branch. Discard said branch. Oh, we're out of food. I'll swipe that. Then we can harvest the shrine. A Grimp Eye, a Grimp Shell, or a nut. Not the stuff I was hoping to see. We already have 2 Grimp Shells. We already have 2 nuts, so I'll take a second Grimp Eye. And we can discard that Grimp Eye. Easy going. I just want to get to that grass over there. Here we can motivate for that stick for free. Walk 1. Here. Gonna have to burn 1 health on a collect. Then we can harvest this long grass and make camp. Alright. Bandages, grass decoy, hammer. Attack adjacent target for 4 blunt damage. 1 splash damage to adjacent targets. 4 blunt damage sounds great. 3 water is a lot, but sounds great. Gazing Conduit, +1 hand size, +1 scouting level. Foraging Pack, add deck slots, effect ×2. Training Dummy, add move slot and card swipe. Cozy Fire, +2 max food. How many branches do we have? Just 1. Kind of want the hammer, especially with the boss fight coming up. Ah, we only get to attack with it once. That's a shame. So it has on it, if we swap out this rock for the hammer, exhaust does not reshuffle. Well, can't win them all. In that case, shall we upgrade Swipe to some other kind of attack? 3 random upgrades of 9 possible. Spin, Bite, and Disengage. Spin, all targets in 1 range for 1 damage. Bite, attack adjacent target for 1 damage, gain 1 food. Disengage, attack adjacent target for 1 damage and step back 2 tiles. I'll take a Disengage. Can't afford to upgrade it again. Could turn a Walk into an Explore. Could upgrade Explore or could upgrade Harvest. Or we could improve Camp. I think an Inspiring Figure to give us more XP every day is going to be valuable over time. +1 hand size. Sure. Gives us more options sooner while we're doing stuff. Do I want a sharp stick? Like adjacent target for 2 piercing damage. No, we don't have the extra slot to hold another weapon. Right then, we're injured, but we're off to the Mushroom Bluffs. Okay. There's a lot of insects. Tough Bug, Spit Bug, Pesky Bug, Belligerent Bug, Pesky Bug, and here there is a Moon Grave. In 6 turns, destroy the grave and spawn an agitated apparition. An agitated apparition is a ghost that has... It can't be hurt, and when it hits you, it does 99 damage. So, that is a priority to be gotten rid of. I think the hammer might do us well at some point around here. Also, the big stretches of water will be good for things like Nature Walk. There's piles of leaves that we can destroy for resources. There's another bowl of conjuring. There's a petroglyph. There's several trees. There's berries, there's mushrooms, there's grass. But right now, we're here. This guy, by the way, Aura. Units are buffed while in range. Auras of the same type do not stack. Infuriating Aura. 2 enemies gain 1 damage in a range of 2. So that's not fun either. Right. This thing is real annoying. This guy can fly over the water. This old stump is just in the way. I'm going to get weird. I'm going to harvest this stump to make it so that more enemies can gather around a closer space around us. Then I'm going to... Don't want to eat this 4 mushrooms for nothing. I guess we're going to lazy. Move in, attack that. They move closer. That ticks down a turn. All of the insects close in. So, enemies gain 1 damage. We do not gain 1 damage while in this aura. That's a great shame. We have 2 health. Alright, I'm going to discard a nut and let them close in on us slightly. There's Nature Walk. I'm actually going to step to here for the 4 water tiles that are around. Oh, you have a ranged attack. I didn't even realise. That's rough, especially because I can't hit you there. Right, what are we doing? I'm going to get rid of that. Then here, Nature Walk will give us 7 actions. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hate this long distance shooting guy. They are not my friend. And all of our really good stuff is not in our hand. Let's use a bandage. Take the health. Then Trek for us is great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't attack again. So I'll move to there and end my turn. This thing has 2 turns left on it. We must deal with that. One, 2. Yeah, we can motivate to hit once, hit twice. Next turn, this thing's going to pop. So we must do 2 damage to it right now. Okay, that crisis is averted, and really it would have been a crisis if that thing had been allowed to do its thing. This guy has 1 HP, so we can go 1, 2, dead. Now it's just that one over there. Hasn't figured out that it can fly across the water at us yet, apparently. So there is a mending glyph. Hulga is the much more injured of the 2 of us. I'm going to walk to there. No, I'm going to walk to here. We can do a collect. Grab some of that. We're going to hop over to these berries. Then, easy going. A nature walk here will give us 5 actions. We can climb. It's 2, 3, nothing in that. 4, 5 for healing. Simple walk into the XP. Then trek for 6 is going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Love to see it. Enemies are clear. Got through it. Right, on this side, what do we want to do? Probably get to this dry grass if possible. And being next to the water is always beneficial. Harvest this. Bark, Grim Pie, and Healing Pod. I'll take the bark since we haven't seen any yet. Then, because we're next to water, we can forage... Oh, we can forage the grass from up here. Then, let's see. Lazy is going to leave us short on food down here. Let's discard the bark. No. Motivation. Food, and then back down towards the downhill. Then here, we're next to water, so we can just get rid of that. Then hop down the hill. We're next to water and a tree. So we can play Nature Walk. Inside these leaves, we find some grass. We get a recipe. Very sticky trap. Stand there. Explore. Destroy those. There is nothing inside that. Here we can forage a branch. With one food left, I will discard bark. Discard the branch. Actually, we have food, so we should spend it in lieu of giving the free card to this guy. Then, if it can be managed, I'd like to harvest some more of this stuff, but I don't want to lose health about it in the process. Motivation is perfect. Get myself some sticks. Harvest that tree. Discard a branch. We have one food left. We can play that. That means here we can motivate for free. We can play disengage because we're next to water. And then we can harvest these sticks. And that is everything. Let's make camp. Alright, we came out of that with a reasonable amount of health, loads of XP. Comfy pillows. Heal 1 each camp. Sounds great. Is there anything else I really want? I'm sad we didn't get any leaves out of those leaf piles. A sticky trap. Build trap within 3 tiles. Immobilizes enemies when attacked or at end of round if adjacent. Shield. Slorf gains 1 armor. We have 5 sticks, 2 grass. Alright, I'll spend 1 grass here. I'll build a shield. Go to the deck. The shield can be swapped in for a nut. Then we could upgrade disengage to hit and run. Attack adjacent target for 1 damage and step back 4 tiles. Slorf gains stealth for 1 turn. Stealth cannot be seen or targeted by hostile units. We could upgrade easygoing to 3 actions for 1. I think that's probably worth doing because that becomes 1 attack for 1, 1 attack for 2. We have 10 XP to spend. 10. Kind of an awkward number. We could do 6 and 4, but we can't do 6 and 5. Right. Do that. We're going up against the boss. Then 4 XP left, nothing to do there. I don't really want to deal with a sticky trap. Is there anything I really want to upgrade right now? Let's upgrade this Explore. Hike, easygoing, and caution. I will take another hike so that we have big movement options coming into the Den of the Grimp Monstrosity. I'm going to triple check my deck one more time. Disengage and Hammer is fine. Forage and Harvest is fine. Nut and Shield. I'm going to swap the Nut for a Grimp Eye because this gives food and water in case we really need it. Otherwise, let's go to this boss fight. Sick of Bug, sick of Slorf. Careful, this is one tough Grimp. Alright, so we've got the big guy. We've got a bunch of bug eggs around. There's a fish in a pond. We can harvest that for food or crafting. There's a mending glyph for 4. There's some sticks behind us. We don't have anything that really increases our damage, unfortunately. So I'm going to start by trying to get us both over towards the water. Right. That is a bunch of guard bugs. 2 actions, nibble for 1. Hopefully our hammer will help deal with that situation a bit. As for right now, not loving our hand. I'm going to walk 1 to here. We could harvest the fish. Or we could step back slightly. I'm going to take the step back option. Okay. Hike here. Attack. Attack. Get some food. This guy can't really deal with the water as it exists. So let's take this opportunity to harvest the fish. We get hit for 1. Not the biggest deal. This guy has 20 HP. I think I'm just going to take, like, these bugs aren't going to hatch if we don't intervene. So I think now is as good a time as any to hit them with the hammer. Oh. Incredible. It treats each cell of the enemy like an enemy. No idea if that's intended or not, but I'm really happy to have done 7 damage with a 4... a 4 damage card, as it were. Right. I'm going to discard this fish. Am I? When we trek, I want to be... I guess he can trek next, can't he? So what are we doing? This bug's going to go 1, 2... Oh, it's going to go 1 and hit us. So let's step back 1. Right. Okay. We could shield, but we'll just lose it near immediately. Hulga has that to deal with. Can't disengage from here. Right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have nothing to attack this guy with unless I use disengage, which I was saving for the big guy. Which is really annoying. I guess we could put up a shield and just take the 1. Oh, this is annoying. Alright, I'm going to put some distance between us. Sure. Then you go after Hulga, because of course you do. Our food situation is not super high. Good. It's only going to be 3 actions. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We can disengage, but we won't get anywhere. Is part of the problem. I need my hop back or something. Nature Walk would get me around here. That's no good for me either. I can forage the mushroom. It would give me a way out. Alright, I think I'm going to eat this grim pie. Finally, you stand in a spot where I can disengage you correctly. I'm just going to walk to that mushroom. They've decided to go to the left. I might need to go after this large meat pile or this mushroom. Let's go around there then. If they come closer to me, I'm now stood next to the water for Nature Walk. I need to be 1 closer to that to harvest it. Here, Nature Walk will give me 4, which means I can attack, attack again, take a step back. Here, we can harvest the giant mushroom for 9 food. Hike, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we just need to do 5 more damage. This opportunity to do 2 damage seems too good not to take. We are lacking in big movement cards right now. One, 2, 3. Hide behind the water, kind of. Trek will do it for us. Okay. We are injured, but we're alive. We need to spend the rest of these movements. Hulga needs that food more than we do. We both need this particularly badly. There is our make camp card. Right, 3. Discard that. It's free. We're stood next to water. We can heal up for 4. Discard that. We're next to water. Then we're going to start walking over basically towards those sticks. If it can be helped. We'll grab that food. We don't have any water over there. We do have that there, though. If we want this stick, we have to take damage to get... Oh, no, we can discard a fish. Yes. Then collect here. Alright, I don't think the sticks are worth the rest of my little health. So let's make camp. We made it through the first biome. So let's just check where we're going next. The Maddening Murk. The Crust of the Mind Chamber. That is all of the new stuff that I have not seen yet, which is very exciting for next time. We'll give our crafting a quick peek before we finish for the day. Bubbling soup. +1 max water, +2 max health. Absolutely. Make it happen. Cards. Still don't want a sticky trap particularly. And for 3 XP, we're not going to be upgrading much. So, for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you would like to receive a copy of the game for yourselves, comment down below, or comment on the video before this or the one after this. There'll be links in the description to all of them. If you have any questions or comments about anything that you've seen, you can put those down below. And if you want to come and join the Discord for the game, you can find a link down below for that as well. Otherwise, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.